Morning, guys. Sorry you get the road view again because I can't get the lighting right here. It's not sunny out, so I can't get the shade. I don't know. I looked at my face, it was like bright white. No, you don't want to see that. So you get the road view again. So today is May 23rd, 2017. It's 8:14 in the morning. I got another late start today. I was working on something and then I realized it was 7:15 and I didn't even have the kid dressed yet. And I was like, oh crap. So yeah. Really need to start getting up earlier in the morning, but anyways, so it is 8:14 in the morning. It's 58 degrees. It is cloudy, overcast, and kind of sprinkly. Oh no, he's warning people. Okay. There was an accident or backup on the other side, so the guy behind me is flashing his lights. I'm like, why are you flashing your lights at me? But he's warning the people on the other side that there's a backup. So anyways, yesterday I had one eBay sale for $6. Totally my fault. I haven't been listing. So I can't complain. You reap what you sow. I haven't sown anything. So I did put a bunch of stuff in the clearance category, and I started a 50% off clearance sale. Hoping that will kind of get something moving, and then tonight I'm gonna work on listing stuff, so and rearranging my basement a little bit. So let's see. So that was my whopping eBay sales. Nothing on Amazon. I did not sell any t-shirts yesterday, so I sold a total of $6 yesterday. But what I wanted to talk about today was, we'll get right into the topic that I promised. I was going to talk about being aware of what bestseller rank really means when you are researching merch ideas. And this can be translated to selling products on Amazon too, but since I've been talking about merch and I'm trying to get my merch rolling, I'm gearing this more towards merch. But like I said, if you do FBA or if you do merch and fulfilled, this would pertain as well. But the biggest thing when you are researching your t-shirt ideas, and I know like what I do is I think of a keyword, I think of something, or either I research a keyword or I think of something that I think might be a cool idea, and then I go to Amazon and I look up the phrase, or I look up part of the phrase. Actually, I don't go to Amazon. I go to either merch research or within Merch Informer I do a product search. So sorry. So when you do that product search, you're gonna get, now if you go to the Merch Informer search, which is not, well, okay, so the Merch Informer search, what I'm talking about is the old, it used to be Merch Research. So I'm going to refer to that as Merch Research because it still redirects there. And that way I don't get confused. So if you go to the Merch Research search and you punch in your keyword, you're going to get what Amazon thinks is relevant to your keyword. It's not necessarily going to be in order of bestseller rank or BSR. It's 9 times out of 10 it's going to be the first item is going to be highly ranked, but if you look at the sales rank on the second item, it might be higher. It just depends on how Amazon is serving the data to you in particular. Because remember, remember, Amazon is a data company. They're trying to predict what you are going to be interested in. Because they want it to lead to a sale, of course. So if you search there, be aware that you might not get the top selling item for your keyword. It's going to be close, but might not be the top selling item. So if you go to Merch Informer, you're going to get everything in order from top BSR to bottom to lowest selling BSR, and then everything else that doesn't have a BSR because they haven't sold anything yet. Those are going to be kind of like, those will be at the end, and those will probably be in the order that Amazon wants to serve them up in, once again, based upon what they think you'll like. So, but I know it's very, 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 and this is what I wanted to caution everybody about, or caution you guys about, when you are researching t-shirt ideas. If you punch in the keyword, let's say you're in Merch Informer, because that's going to be your best, give you the best data. If you punch in your keyword and then you see that, oh my God, the top keyword has a bestseller rank of 187,000. Keep in mind, now, yeah, that means that t-shirt has sold, and it's sold recently. But you know how Merch Informer also gives you an estimate of how many sales per month that translates to? Well, they're using a formula. So if my item at 187,000, and it's going to show like maybe 4 or 5 sales if I recall. But that item will show, an estimated sales per month of 4 to 5. And keep in mind that t-shirt may have just sold. And I'm using 187,000 as an example because I had a t-shirt that sold. It had no BSR, so I had no sales on it. I had one sale, and when I looked up the BSR, after it was available to me through Merch Informer, when I looked it up, it was at 187,000, and Merch Informer was telling me it would sell about 4 to 5 a month. But I know so far I have only sold 1 per month, because BSR is a snapshot in time. So now after a couple of days, I looked at it again, and the BSR is already down to like 500,000. It was almost 600,000. So if I were to look that same t-shirt up in Merch Informer today, they would tell me that it would sell about 2 t-shirts a month. I'm hoping it sells more. It's a fairly new design, so I'm hoping it does kind of kick in and take off, but if it doesn't, it doesn't. So the lesson here is, and maybe what I'll try to do is, I don't have screenshot, I don't have any screenshot, I don't have Camtasia or anything like that. I know Windows has a option. Maybe I'll try using that first. I'd go live, but I only have 20 subscribers, and I feel like I'm talking to myself, but, maybe I could do that too. I don't know. I'll look into it. But I can show you what I'm talking about as opposed to just talking about it. But what I want to caution you on is when you see a BSR like in the lower, like around 200,000, and they're telling you that it might sell 2 to 3 t-shirts a month, well, chances are that the t-shirt that sold was a fairly low ranked item, and there's a good chance that it was a low ranked item and it just sold 1. Now, yeah, if you see a BSR up below 100,000 in the clothing, that t-shirt is selling more than 1 a month. Is it selling 29 a month like Merch Informer tells you, or the Merch Pro plugin tells you. Possibly, but chances are that it's probably selling lower than that. Just be conservative, and that's what I'm saying. Don't get your hopes up that you found this great keyword. There's not a lot of competition, and you know the top selling guy is selling 30 a month, and chances are he's probably selling closer to 20 a month, just because of the way BSR works and the formulas that Merch Informer and sorry, it just started raining. Merch Informer and Merch Research Pro use. So that was that was my lecture for the day, I guess. So on other merch news, I seem to be going the merch. I've been concentrating a lot on merch. That's why I keep going back to that route. Other merch news. I don't know if anybody's logged in, but this last night I noticed, okay, so I was at 3 uploads per day, and now actually they have given me 5 uploads per day. So I'm thinking that Amazon has hired some people. They have more staff to handle problems and manual reviews, so they're allowing more uploads per day, which is cool, especially considering that well, I don't know. I'm at about 45 t-shirts listed right now. I've had 8 sales for the month. I don't know if, well, part of the problem I have is a lot of my t-shirts are really niche-y. Like really niche-y. They're like, it's like a particular cat coloring niche-y. Okay, so which is cool. I get sales off of that niche, but I don't get a ton of sales off of that niche. So I try to find other popular things or things that I think might be catchy, and my sense of humor isn't the same as everyone else's, I guess. So I just keep trying to pick up on a popular, I keep trying to go after some of the popular stuff, and then I keep making evergreen items as well. I've really been plugging hard on Father's Day, grandfather, you know, Papa shirts. And I've been really trying to plug hard, but I've also been, so I am not a graphic designer by trade, and I know I should just hire someone to do some of these designs, but I've been trying to do some more unique designs as opposed to a lot of just the plain text based, and you know, so so it's been taking me a little bit longer to do shirts. So now I'm like, oh sure, now I get 5 uploads per day, and I can't even keep up with that. So I do think I'm going to look into getting, maybe going to Upwork and looking at some of the designs that people are putting out up there, and then looking to hire someone from there so I can see their work first and make sure it's unique before, you know, I go ahead and just, you know, change whatever. I could go with like a service like Design Pickle, but they're expensive, and I don't have, and right now I'm not making enough to even cover Adobe, so I can't justify a Design Pickle subscription quite yet. You know, if my sales, if my royalties get up to about half of what the Design Pickle subscription is, plus Adobe, I will consider it. You know, I don't always consider that I have to be making enough to cover it all the time, but as of right now, that's probably not the road I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna look for a a designer that can do work for me on an as needed basis. So and I've got tons of ideas to keep throwing at him, so you know, it's not like I'm gonna be hurting for ideas to throw at this person. But you know, and then I still do have the Design Candy subscription as well, and I tried ordering from them, so I entered my credit card for the subscription yesterday, and then I thought it would be stored to purchase designs too, and then I tried to purchase a design last night and it wasn't stored, so now I gotta put in my credit card again for that. So it was a snag. It kind of irritated me. So, and I'm kind of waiting. I haven't sold, and maybe my keywords suck or something, I don't know, but I haven't sold anything that I bought from Design Candy yet. So I'm still hope, there's still hope there, obviously. I've only had them up for a month, but I'm kind of like, yeah, how much do I want to invest in their designs if I'm not selling any of them, you know? So yeah, I think tonight maybe I'll start looking into Upwork. And I know I did look into Freelancer at one point in time, and I got freaked out. Like, I don't know, I have social anxiety, so I got freaked out about talking to people, and I don't know why. So yeah, anyways, I have to let you guys go because I am running late and I am almost to work. Wow, there's a lot of people here today. Great. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, comment, subscribe. If you don't like it, feel free to give me a thumbs down. I don't care. Well, I care a little bit, but just tell me why at least. And feel free to share this. I hope you learned something today. So, and like I said, I'll try to look into doing some more screen share videos to share with you guys, but I kind of have my hands full right now, so I'm not sure if that's going to happen. But anyways, have a great day, guys. Be productive, find lots of stuff, and get it listed. Bye.